Hello, everyone. Based on the response from my conflict resolution questionnaire, I am best described as accommodating. I tend to express below average assertiveness and above average cooperation. Some of my associates may think of me as a teddy bear because I tend to satisfy others in order to get along better with them. I agree somewhat, but at the end of the day, I don't like conflict whatsoever. And when dealing with my clients at my field placement, I feel as though that clients come first. For example, at my field placement, one of the kids were he he didn't want to go to class, so he act out on purpose, and they sent him to SOC, which is considered a type of detention. And I am the type of person I like to talk things out, and most of the teachers who are in the school don't like talking. They just like to send the kids to detention, and just to be honest, just for them to not talk to them so they can just get them out of their way. So I like to talk. So that client especially, I have a good rapport with him, and I was able to talk to him to understand what was happening, what led him to getting SLC. And of course, the teachers were, kind of upset with me. They're just like, no, he deserved SLC. I don't understand why you took him on a walk. And actually, the walk helped him. He was able to express himself. He's able to apologize to that teacher. And we was able to get to the root of the problem. He didn't want to be in class. And they have this thing at Riker Baltimore, which is my field placement, is called voluntary. So each kid on the IEP is allowed to have 5 voluntaries per week. So he wanted to use his voluntary, and the teacher refused to let him go to the voluntary room to serve his time. And that's when he went off. And being me, I like to talk. I like to see, how can we help? And I took the client from SLC, and we walked around the school for a good 10 minutes. We talked, and he was able to regroup and get himself together and go back to class. Yes, the questionnaire said that I'm accommodating, and yes, I believe I can be accommodated at times, but that is not me giving that person what they want. Is me just trying to not involve myself in any conflict. Yes, conflict will come, and I try my best to stay away from it, but at the end of the day, I just try my best to deal with the conflict as much as possible. And after what I get personally from that conflict that I just described, I personally wish that I wish that I would listen to the teacher and just allow him to go to SLC, even though it worked, the walk and the talk worked, but I felt like I went above the teacher and not, follow their instruction, which is not you know, not the best, and it doesn't show, me as a good team player. It feels like I just went above them, and I know they were upset, and I was able to apologize and explain to them the reason why I did that, and I told them the next time that won't happen. So, yeah, I just wish that I can strengthen that area, the accommodating area that I have, where sometimes I can say no, and which is hard for me. And yeah, and I definitely agree with the questioner that accommodating is my conflict style, and I will continue to not per se accommodate, but to help as much as possible.